Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to DigiBros. We've been gone for a while. No explanation for that, just very busy. So we're happy to be back this time for BT13 versus Royal Knights. We have a new set of videos for you guys. What we're doing is basically pinning off 8 Royal Knight decks against each other. For this one, we chose Jesmon Examon. Now, these were all chosen randomly. It's like a bracket system. I'm going to be playing Examon on the right. My brother will be playing Jesmon on the left. And so stay tuned for those videos. They'll be coming in shortly, and hope you guys like them. So starting off, I'm going to be going first. I'm going to be playing Examon, Hatch the Digimon, the one that gains plus 1000 when he becomes unsuspended, and I'm going to hard play a Windramon. And reason for that is because I don't have a level 5. I mean a level 3. I just think that the level 5 has evade, so it can survive a deletion, like a card or something. So that's why I just hard played it. So he's gonna digivolve into level 4 in the back, the new one, to buy a Hawkmon from BT13 and play 2 Searcher Hawkmons from BT6, I believe. And pass over turn, I will just do the Slayer Digimon, simply because I don't have the rookie yet and I need to start getting up there. So he's gonna play the Sistermon. I opt not to use the Slayer Digimon effect. The Inheritable from the Biohawkmon will allow him to gain a memory when a Sistermon is played, and he will digivolve into the into the Savior Hawk for a reduced cost of 2, I believe. And I still don't have that anything better to do, so I'm just going to digivolve hard onto the Examon for a 5 cost. And you can see it's not going good for me. He's going to swing security, hit a Groundramon. I did use that effect from Slayerdramon to force him to attack at the beginning of his main phase. And when I unsuspend, I will suspend the Savior just so I can avoid any swings from a level 6 that he might have. He goes into the Bauhawk, and then he's going to play a Sistermon Blanc for... he does have 2 Inheritables now that gain him a memory each, so that's why he gained 2 memory there. Those new cards are very good. They make the deck more consistent and way better. He's going to play the Sistermon that allows him to search top 3. He'll add the Savior and trash the rest. And it also gives all his Hawkmons reboot. So I know that's suspended now, but it will become unsuspended on his turn. So you can see 4 memory was a lot to start off with, but he is building a board already. So he's going to go into the Savior for 3 and then reboot. That stops my Examon from swinging over him. So I'll swing, I'll swing into security and then attempt to swing into the X antibody, but he's just going to block with that Sistermon Blanc in the back. Those Sistermons give all their Sistermons blocker if there's a Hawkmon out in play. And as you can see, I don't have anything better to do. I don't have enough memory. I don't have nothing to do. I just don't. There's nothing optimal for me to do here. Now, as you guys maybe saw, I have the Megadeth in hand. I did evolve into the Cordra just to have another body on board that can avoid a deletion. And then let's Megadeth that. Now I'm gonna Megadeth the Savior here. Now in hindsight, I probably should have just Megadeth the Jesmon X antibody, but my thought process behind it was he will not have his wind digivolving effects on that Jesmon X antibody. So that's why I did. And then, I'm still far behind. He's going to swing, and he has that Savior Huck Inheritable to play a Sistermon from trash, I believe, or hand. He's going to use the Sistermon Blanc that I'll play draw 1, and then he has the Inheritable to gain 2 memory. It's a Cordramon, so he's fine. And that Savior... No, I'm sorry. The Jesmon X antibody, I believe gets buffed up also when digivolving. That's probably why I Megadeth the other one, because I don't want to be like super big over my Examon. He probably would have been able to swing over it if he had digivolved again. But still his turn. He's at 6 memory. He digivolves in the bag for 2 into Bauhawkmon and plays from Master to Disciple to reveal top 3, add a Huckmon or a Royal Knight. And he takes the Huckmon and Digivolves into the back for 3 costs, choking me to 1. Still have nothing to play. Now I see all my rookies here, but still far behind. Don't really have another option. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Megadeth the X antibody now. I had another Megadeth, and I'm like, okay, now let's swing. It's safe to make him swing now. So I'm gonna opt the Cordramon to make him swing with one of his bodies. Now I'm gonna block with that so I can unsuspend and suspend the Savior so he doesn't get to attack with that when he Digivolves onto it. It's just slowing him down, but in reality, it's not really doing much. Now he asked me how many Megadeths I had in trash, and because he thinks I'd be crazy to play more than 2, and he's right. I don't play more than 2. Those were the only options I have to stop him. Now I did have the Death Examon in the deck prior to this, but we want to keep him more close to the Royal Knight as possible. So I mean, Death X, it's a good card, but yeah, I'm not gonna tech in a Death X when the deck is an Examon just for these matchups. You know, this we want to keep it as close as possible to the Royal Knight. And yeah, he's just gonna play a Sistermon, on play, trash 1, draw 2. He Digivolves into X antibody, which allows him to play a Sistermon. He's still deciding which one, and he wants to do the one that gives him reboot, I believe. That might not be that one, actually. He's still suspended, and he's gonna opt to swing with one of the Sistermons. Not sure why he did it. I think he just wanted me to... I think I fell into a trap right there where he wanted me to block it so he was able to play it off the trash. Which is smart, but I wasn't gonna let another swing go by. He was already way ahead. And yeah, sure enough, he goes to the GX, buffing the hell out of it. So even if I wanted to swing over it, it's still way too big. So I think he said he was like at 20k or something. Not sure. A lot of effects are triggering right now. Right now we're discussing the memory gain and which ones had triggered already, which ones why he's put me to 3. It was very confusing. These new cards, he has Sistermons that give him memory, he has Inheritables that give him memory, and there's reduction of Digivolution cost now, so it's very memory efficient now, which is good for Jesmon. Digivolve into the Cordra with my new Dracomon that I just promoted. And swing security, unsuspend, suspending, and I should have suspended. I don't know why I suspended that Sistermon. I should have suspended one of the others, so he's forced to block with that one in case of anything. That way he wouldn't have blocker on the others. But yeah, so nothing crazy in security for him. I mean, the best he could probably have is a GX. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a Dracomon. Start searching more because I don't have any more level 5s, so you guys could see. Or else I probably would just Digivolve into level 5. And I am going to use a Slayer effect to force him to attack with Cordramon suspended. He's going to trigger all his when attacking effects, and then his on play his your turn effects when playing the Sistermon, gain the memory. Yeah, he does have Piercing with 2 checks, secure attack +1, so he is just going to swing right through that Cordra. And yeah, swing for all my checks. I decided not to block, even though I probably should have. If I had blocked with the Examon, I would have been able to evade that because I would have died and suspended one of the Sistermons. But my fear was that he had a Chimera. I know he plays a Chimera in his deck because it's very good with the Sistermons. So I'm just going to swing security on suspending. Now I'm actually paying attention. The right Sistermon. Still, I don't have anything, especially being choked to 1. I can't do anything. Maybe if I had 2 more memory, I could have gone to a Slayerdramon. It had 2 blockers on board with that can unsuspend each, and you know that would have been a little better. But yeah, not gonna happen. He's just too far ahead. So as you guys can see, He has a total of 6 swings right now, and then 7 with the promoting one, and then possibly another one if you have the Chimera. And I have 2 blockers and an Examon that can block twice and unsuspend once and suspend something that doesn't add up. He has game. So I'm just making it hard for him. I knew he had game, but I just wanted to make him work for it. Yeah, so the new support for the Jesmon deck is amazing. He finally has memory efficiency. It used to be before where you would just go into the level 6 pass over turn and swing with blitz and then do crazy stuff. But now it's you can go into your level 6, keep it your turn, and build this wide board, as you can see. So that's really good. Jesmon, I wouldn't say it's tier 1 or anything, but definitely major buff, well deserved. And yes, I'm just happy to see a good Royal Knight deck getting its support that it much needed. And yes, you're just gonna see the swings go through. He's got it. But yeah, that's gonna be for the first match. Jesmon takes it, so that means Examon is eliminated. Moving on to the next round. Next round we got up for you is Magnamon versus Alphamon, and in that one, yeah, that one will be up shortly also. So hopefully you guys enjoy this and you enjoy the series we got for you guys. And yeah, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share if you guys think this is some good content. Until next time, thank you all for watching. See ya.